Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is DayZ on the Alienware 15. This is a requested game, so I decided to upload. Off the bat, I'd just like to say the game is insanely fun. It is a good time with or without friends, although it is definitely a bit more enjoyable with friends just because you get to mess around, maybe do a little bit of role-playing, like post-apocalyptic scenarios, because this is post-apocalyptic. You've got zombies, you've got other players trying to survive, you've got these little things that you can craft like bags. You try to survive, try to find food, water, clothing, equipment, weapons, etc. Just like in most movies where, or we could use The Walking Dead as an example. So yeah, the game is definitely one I recommend. However, there are of course some downsides. One, the game has been in the works for a very long time, and there have been a lot of promises that while they're still working on the developers, they haven't committed as much as I'd expect by now. And as you can see, I'm only getting about 23 to 25 FPS. The game is not all that greatly optimized. It's still a work in progress. It's not a final. This is not the final version, and I am hoping that soon they finish it, because this is definitely a game that I'd love to play at my maximum potential with the GTX 970M, which is the graphics card I have, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and the i7-4710 HQ processor. But the scenery is great. It's a little whitish right now because I just got into a fight right before this with a zombie. Had to put her down, not before she bit me up and beat me up like 100 times. Let's look into our settings real quick. So for video, I set it to custom because I chose what I wanted. Rendering resolution, I have it 100%. You can lower it at like 88, 83 or something like that, and it'll give you better FPS. That's personally up to you. You get better FPS, but it will look noticeably worse. That is something I gotta warn you about. Here I'm on the size is normal, resolution 1920 by 1080. Quality, everything's set to very high, which is the maximum except for shadows. I set it to just high. Textures, 28 by 40, 2048 megabytes. High instead of very high for texture detail, and very high for texture filtering. Now rendering, I have almost everything disabled. Anti-aliasing is high, very high. Everything else is disabled or set to the lowest option possible, except for disabled on edge smoothing. So let's go back. So I'll show you guys in a little bit what it looks like if I lower it to like 88%. At the moment, let me just show you this gameplay. So again, everything looks pretty nice. DayZ is a pretty game, especially if you can run it well. You need a really good rig though to run it well in its current state. Unfortunately, that is a bummer, but you can still play the game. In my opinion, oh no, there we go, zombie time. In my opinion, let's beat this chick up. In my opinion, the game is still very much playable though, with the current FPS that I'm getting. Whoa, she came at me fast. No, let's duke it out. I'm not gonna run around. There we go. Okay, she doesn't have anything useful. Let's bandage ourselves up. So that's just a cool little thing. You can switch between third person, first person. The game is creative in that sense, which is a nice little, like, depends how you want to enjoy your game experience. Do you want to do it in first person? Do you want to do it in first person, etc.? They've added quite a few things. I haven't been playing it as much as I used to, simply because I ran into quite a few issues in their last few updates that were making my performance worse and worse, so I kind of decided to give it a break for a bit. But the game is still a boatload of fun. I love playing this game. I always have a good time no matter when I'm playing it, even if I get lag. It is still a very, very fun experience. Running into other players is pretty thrilling as well. You don't know how they're going to react. They could shoot you, they could play with you, they could just communicate, you guys can work together, work against each other, run into gangs. There's just a ton of content that you could say is provided by the other players, in a sense. Okay, so you guys have seen it the way it is. Let me lower it a bit now. Let me lower it to 85 FPS now. So as you can see, not much improvement there. I I guess around here in the open fields with everything far away, you get less FPS. Normally I get an additional like 5 to 15 FPS when I lower it to 88. You could lower it even lower. Let's see. Let's see if I lower it to. Okay, that's a lot more playable, but you can already tell everything looks a ton worse now. However, we are getting now 30 FPS. Occasional drops below, but we're getting 30 FPS for the most part. Let's see, what's this? Do we need it? Nah. You can change your character style. Change the hats. Clothing. I want green pants, I don't need them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more Alienware 15 videos. And just to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what's coming soon, Battlefield 4 is coming soon, as well as Witcher 3. I'm going to be uploading Batman Arkham Knight, and a few other requested games like Left 4 Dead 2, also Borderlands pre-sequel. So yeah, there's a lot of content to come. I'm just a little busy right now. This is my last week of school. I've got finals, actually second last week, and then once that opens up, I'm going to have a lot more videos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good one.